righteous fallen, the anguished fallen. Their lives have meaning because... Our stance is that of the lucky few who know the privilege and burden of having dedicated their life to...
You must have some. This was baked especially for you. Here, say, ah.
To the wide open sky, the perfect home for a god, pristine and unobstructed.
I don't remember asking, but you can call me Mai Sakurajima, spelled just like it sounds.
Yep, sometimes ships with all-female crews would stop by Whale Island, and some of them would...
This is a world where it's hard to find people to trust, but I know I can trust you. 'Cause I can never destroy anything that looks as amazingly awesome as that! Please, Kazuma!
Are you the insolent mage, seeking to latch onto the radiance of the king before you? How can you be sure he won't become stronger than you predict and will turn against us? What about your plan?
Unfortunately, thanks to you, I'm going to have to go into overtime. This is my magical power. Full counter. I can deflect back any physical attack.
I'm floating like a butterfly now. You knocked out one of my teeth, or not. Don't try to stop me, 'cause I'm in a bad enough mood already.
Oh, I get it. You're one of those strong silent types, right? Ever thought about modeling?
If only I'd done things different is a phrase that pops into my head every day. 6 months.
I did think it was strange you were so interested in coaching me. Sorry to tell you this, but I have no...
That's enough fun for today. So let's pick this up again later, my new friend. I have only one intention, to save as many people as possible from devils.
My name is Colonel Vladilena Milize of San Magnolia Republic. I'm honored to meet you.
Your little sister has been a good friend of mine, so I hear you're in need of someone to join you on a shopping trip? Don't underestimate history's strongest primate. You don't need any anesthetic, do you? Maybe you should stop worrying about others and keep your focus on scoring goals instead. So I'm sorry about all the trouble I caused.
To be honest with you, I like Zentopia's teaching, acknowledging and bearing the...
Did you think you could blame it on something else? Coincidence? Tragedy? Fate? Oh, dearest Lord.
I'm going to slice you into tiny chunks!
You're wrong about him! Sure, Black Star is a little bit careless.
No, you're not! You're strong and brave, and that hairstyle looks great on you, and you're kind and cool and nice to everyone. I'm sorry. Please believe me, I never meant to make you cry. Please stay here. Tell me, can I still be... the Black Balls?
But Horikita, I've never considered you an ally. Not even for a...
You really are cruel to come here like this and speak of dreams.
I can only shoot 6 bullets at once. Enough for the founding members.
I'm through with it. I won't let my life be haunted with these lies, and I won't be led astray. I'm just more powerful than you can comprehend! I might be number 6 right now!
Send the rescue team there as fast as you can. Someone get in touch with UA High School, because they have students...
You were supposed to have been in the car. I was hoping I could take care of both of you at once.
The only one who can beat me is me.
These Generation of Miracles guys are full of it!
You're always acting too buddy-buddy.
What makes you think we're friends? Look, that was only because you...
Shit! Shameless tramp! Me? You're talking about me? And to think I never thought it would work so well! You still haven't figured it out? Do the math.
And of course, Italian Naples style. All around the world, there's a finger that says fuck you.
It's nothing like that, okay? I only agreed for us to do this.
You just want to try out those honed and perfected moves on me. I can tell by that innocent smile.
I want another chance to stand by your side. So please, play with me one more time.
Let's back up a minute. You took the sacred treasure that was bestowed upon you by King Leonis himself.
Have you ever spared a pig or a cow because it begged you for its life?
Right?
Don't be silly, that's not what I was thinking. I don't care what stupid gadgets he comes up with. And as long as the stars keep shining, everything will be alright. We won't lose this.
Quit making excuses! You're a freaking disgrace to our clan! Do that again and I'll rip your eye!
Actually, I didn't study for it at all. I practiced on the guitar. How did you do, Ritsu? Huh?
An energy swatting at them with a sword when you can crush them with your spiritual pressure.
Interesting. No wonder I actually felt a bit of pain just now. I do pack quite a punch.
Don't believe in yourself. Believe in me! Believe in the Kamina who believes in you!
That's an amazing technique. Well done, Krillin. This has certainly been educational.
I know what you're thinking. The whole thing seems too strange to be true. But still, even if there's one...
Only the immature are unable to control their emotions. The immature. I am the Major's tool, but if he doesn't need me anymore, then I should be discarded.
So I suppose the crazier you are, the more you love to gamble. I leave it all.
Well, would you looky there. I can beat this thing without taking a hit, which is good, because
What do you mean? We just gotta charge in there like Benny Maru and bust some heads. Have you even...
I understand how fun it is to destroy something you hate, but that's not happening here.
Then let me ask you, how did enough food for 8 people, which I carefully divided up so that it would...
Ichigo has already been cast in our film. Now I'm afraid I'll have to ask you in your college. I mean, it doesn't look like there are any big threats to deal with right now. It's not that bad once you get... I clung to the idea that somehow I'd find a way to bring you back. And now, here... Planet of Water, Guardian of Wisdom, I am Sailor Mercury!
I am Lucius Artorius Castus, which means, as the heir of Artorius, I'm...
You can have coffee made by Yujiro. No problem. You have to force me to... It's really indescribable, isn't it? Killing your comrades is quite a sin.
Izuru Kira has not only been a loyal lieutenant, he's been a source of great inspiration to me.
Get up, you waste of space! Human garbage! Worthless piece of shit!
If you can win that fight, then I promise to take you out for a date next Saturday.
You really think this is gonna...
From the start, you have acknowledged me for my worth, even though my appearance... One word, that is all it's going to take. Now you see how easy it will be for me to...
I got here just in time. Status ailments are nullified and immunity enchantment is active. I have a proper name, thank you very much, and it's Makoto Misaka. I'll bet you've been calling me I suppose you at least defended Rigurd's honor, so I'll only take your lunch away.
Yeah, my mother runs a design company, so she's really picky about details like that. Oh.
We did lose power, but I'll be okay.
He is a big shot, so you shouldn't just treat him like he's an ordinary guy. Well, and that's why I love you.
Marin, did you not hear what I said? Whatever we choose to do, I doubt
I never would have guessed that you would be this knowledgeable about Titans, Hanji. You know more than Marley.
This is my payment to him in return for some information. You needn't worry about me, my...
You're always more fun when you're desperate, Goku. You should have been using that reserve from the start.
I lost them all. Kurosaki's crew. And that dude with the ridiculous ducktail. Time to regroup.
Please don't let them send the murderer they got yesterday here! This room's at full capacity!
Huh? You're having that on a limited express? Let's share a station box lunch. Huh? I was talking about your apartment! You know, the one that's gone because it burned to the ground? What? It was just last week that you got into a fight that was so dumb. But are you okay? What is your problem anyway? All day you've been saying stuff like, don't you feel empty? And we're strangers!
Listen, I'm going to crush you. Your little Japanese sightseeing trip, it's going to... You're apologizing because you've already decided to break your promise. Do you know how much I trusted you? Surely this world is much, much larger. Larger than we can imagine. We're depending on your eyesight, Kohaku. Otherwise, I would have killed to be up there in your place.
Don't say that out loud, it's embarrassing. And no looking up here. Enough of that weird tough act.
Do you remember? The day you and I first crossed swords in the garden on the 80th floor.
I'm gonna score lots of points and you're never gonna stop me! Boom, boom!
You're bright red. You blush so quickly. It's class.
What's your favorite food, Yori? If I'm going to be your coach, that's something I ought to know, don't you think?
There's 5 whole grams of organophosphate in every deadly shot!
So that's it. I can work with this. I could just destroy their factory.
What's that? For your sake, I hope you're not talking about me. I never took review lessons and no...
One man in the world allowed to touch my body like that. Only one man who's allowed to lust over me.
That name. Where did you hear it, Ebisu? Did he?
No, not her! Ursa! Strategic withdrawal!
But we're just about to kick things off. That's cutting it pretty close. I hope he's not doing...
Alas, to see such a pitiful creature as this, I grieve for him.
Since it wouldn't be cool not to tell anybody, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Listen.
Kiritsugu Emiya did the unthinkable that day, when he betrayed the Holy Grail.
Each of us lives, dependent and bound by our individual knowledge.
Who said you could take a lunch break? Hey, is that supposed to be your face made out of veggies?
That's ridiculous. You're under no obligation to help me at all, especially not after what I've... Must we always come to get you out of trouble? You can't even stand up, you miserable man.
I can feel it! This is it! This is my peak!
Nash! You can do this! Where are we? Do you think something went wrong with the ray shift? I wanted to kill. I couldn't control myself. But at the same time, I feel sad and But knowing that I acted like my older brother while my memory was still foggy makes me think he was watching... Wait. Hang on. Did you hear that just now? The phone...
Never been better. Glad I can come back to practice now. It was just a tiny sprain.
You humans think greed is just for money and power, but everyone wants something they don't have.
Yes, it's me. So, you came after all to interfere with my modeling. You think I'm some crazy, unemployed hermit that hasn't talked to anyone for almost a year? Or I did something...
As you might imagine, I was therefore unable to prompt her to play the required game. Ultimately, I went... So that's it. The compulsion is too strong, right? How pathetic. At your core...
All my years of spying, through more missions than I can count, I've never had this kind of sinking feeling.
She's not able to activate her quirk right now, but one day it may return in full.
Yeah, believe me, I know all too well what's about to happen, but even so... What, are you afraid of getting caught? Because I know I sure as shit ain't. Come on. Why are you making such a scene in the middle of the road? She's clearly not interested in you.
Whoa, hey, you are pretty cute. Sup, have you and I met before?